Andrew Gosling, a 49-year-old Australian, committed a crime in which he thought to be senseless, led to the death of a delivery driver who was 73 years of age. Gosling had reportedly flung a bottle from a 7-story condominium out of pure aggression. The bottle allegedly sprung off the delivery driver's head and struck his wife in the arm, which put her in a sling for a couple of months. Talk about litter committing a crime while being a crime itself. Hi, and welcome to my podcast, Environmentalist, Minimalist. On today's episode, we will dive deep within the true crimes that involve littering against Mother Nature's will and perhaps our own humanity. We will discuss how this once harmless crime became one of the country's most infamous serial killers and how harmful its disturbances can be. But before we embark on this journey, we must look at its origin. The word litter is derived from the Latin word lectus, meaning bed. This word lectus is now known as rubbish, junk, waste that is left lying in the open by an unknown subject. So let's take a moment to analyze some of the littering case files. In poorer countries, mismanaged waste causes many deadly effects. Reports have shown that between 400,000 and 1 million die every year because of diseases and/or accidents. Leaving trash left to pile up can increase one's risk of contracting diarrhea, which is the leading cause of death in third world countries. There is such a virus called the norovirus, which is spread when someone encounters contaminated food or water. This bacterium attacks the gastrointestinal organ and may cause the victim to undergo a series of symptoms such as experiencing nausea, vomiting, or having stomach cramps. On average, there are about 25,000 car accidents that involve the presence of litter. 80 to 90% of people die yearly because of it. So basically, if you litter, it's equivalent to murder. Karma is out for revenge. Officer Tyler Hahn, who works for the California Highway Patrol, explains people naturally try to avoid trash, especially if it is something like a load from a pickup truck or styrofoam flying from the back of a not secured truck, and ended up in sharply turning or colliding with other cars, causing traffic accidents. There's obviously an immoral virtue that the action of litter has been known to bring out in human beings. Don't think you're innocent. Well, we've all experienced some source of temptation once in our lifetime, but why would an innocent person like me be responsible for so much death? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here's why. We commit such a God-forbidden crime because we know someone else will do the cleaning. That's why our planet is practically a trash can, and that's not the worst sin. Not only does littering fluctuate the death toll in the human population, but it also is the main source for demolishing the animal kingdom. According to the internet, researchers estimate that over 1 million animals die each year after becoming entrapped or ingesting litter. The most common killer of animals is humans. Oh wait, no, I read that wrong. I meant plastics. So basically, humans murder other humans by littering, or they kill off the whole animal population. You read that correct. How are we going to fix this? To find a solution to this problem, we must start with the basics. Number 1, don't litter, it's not necessary. You might as well commit a real murder while you're at it. No, seriously, throw away your trash in a trash can, and if you see trash lying on the ground, pick it up, because most likely you're going to regret not picking it up. Number 2, call the police. If you see someone committing this atrocious crime, be sure to notify the police. There are such things as filing a litter report, and you can actually do this through your local police department. Number 3, and finally, recycle your murder weapon. This will reduce the amount of litter you throw away, ultimately reducing the risk of one's life or an animal's life to be claimed by a piece of litter. These are just some many examples in which you can repent of the many crimes you committed in this world, like leaving trash somewhere but you can't remember where you left it. Every human being comes with some type of flaw, but we can help give back to nature by trying to make it cleaner day by day. Thank you all for joining me on this podcast journey, and remember to respect Mother Nature.